I'm the ballsy badass Shotzi Blackheart, and you're watching True Hill Heat.
Hello. It is me, your True Hill Phenom SP3, and we are live on the True Hill Heat YouTube and Facebook for our WWE Saturday Night's main event Montreal preview. Breaking down tomorrow night's show from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, as we're going to get a number one contender for the Undisputed WWE Championship for the Royal Rumble. You got Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu, first time ever. And we got WWE Women's Tag Team Championships up for grabs. And to talk all about it for the first time in 2026, she is back on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel. My prediction expert, my favorite co-host in the land, Maggie is here from Coexisting with Rob and Maggie. How are you doing?
Happy New Year, fuckers! It's my first time this year, which is weird because it's almost the end of April. Jesus, no, it's the end of January. And this is what I said to SP3 right before our show. I was like, thank God for your predictions, on the True Hill Heat channel, just so I know there's actually a Saturday night main event. Because I don't okay, the John Cena one was pretty, amazing because it was big. The first one after they came back was pretty exciting because people got the nostalgia for Saturday night main event. And at this point it's fine, it's okay. It's when you leave, this is what I always say on our show and on this channel all the time, when you leave it to the wrestlers, it rarely sucks, and just so you botches aren't necessarily, the wrestler's fault. Things happened, we're humans and everything. So when you leave it to the wrestlers to do what they do in the ring, that's fine. When it comes to storytelling, that's or lack thereof, that's a totally different conversation. Because I remember that you asked me a week ago, whether whether I could do the predictions on a Wednesday or a Friday, and I told you what I always say, I really always prefer it to be a Friday because, and I explained why, because on Wednesdays I watch NXT and I'm pissed off, and then I'm pissed off on the
then you're gonna make me want to ask you next week if we can do the Royal Rumble predictions on Wednesday.
Don't do this to me. Because
this week's NXT was actually good. It was actually good.
Was it though?
The main event, the women's main event, was awesome.
And that's about it.
Sean Legacy versus Eli Knight. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Emilio
I'm sorry,
LaFleur versus.
You have a boner
versus
for
Ethan Page.
Evolve, so like that's
exactly. I'm an Evolve guy. This is right up my. You got Kendall Gray in the main event. You got Sean Legacy on the show. Come on, I'm here.
Kendall Gray is going to be so
Keanu
good,
Carver. Keanu Carver acting like he just got out of prison. This was great. Great show.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. But like, it's just when you've been a huge supporter of NXT Black and Gold, this right now is this isn't a wrestling show, man. Like, it's really not. But it has to be something so huge and something so incredibly good for me to actually think that NXT was, good. And you're right, the main event was absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to see what Kendall Gray does in proper NXT, because like that woman, I don't think that woman has a ceiling. I mean, that early in her wrestling career, those suplexes are probably the best suplexes in WWE right now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun on NXT, but we're here to talk about the main roster. So we appreciate y'all if you're joining us live. We appreciate y'all if you're watching us on demand for our WWE Saturday Nights main event preview. Show your appreciation back the simplest way possible. Drop the thumbs up on the video. That helps out the YouTube algorithm, guys. And also, you can share this video with all your wrestling fans, friends, and family on all your favorite social media platforms. If you are new to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel, we are on our way to 30K. So hit the subscribe, hit the bell to stay notified for all the great content here. You can also sound off in the comment section if you're watching us on demand and give us your predictions there. You can join us live in the live chat because we love to interact with all of you, and we'll try to highlight as many of your comments as possible. But of course, if you're feeling generous, you want to give back to what we do here, you want to show your support to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel and our pay-per-view previews, our premium live event previews, our special previews that we do here on the channel, you could do so with a super chat donation. Any dollar amount matters. It goes back to the contributors that you see on screen with us here, and we always appreciate the support. We got already in the chat with us today our good friend Zach Minger, who says it's National Pie Day, SP3 and Maggie.
Yeah, so why isn't so National Pi Day, like in physics, pi is usually, it's 14th of March 14th, which, or no, is it? No, wait, what is pi?
Well, yeah, pi is 3.14.
Okay, Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know why I still remember that, but I do remember that.
Yeah, I for a moment I felt stupid. I'm like, was that the day? But like, this is pie for eating, and I feel really like a Twin Peaks fan. I should be eating cherry pie and drinking coffee. But like, I'm working, so guess I'll just go fuck myself. And because like I really want pie now, just because Jesus Christ. But but yes, thank you, sweetie. I always appreciate those.
So I don't know why I'm thinking of this now, but did I tell you that I watched the new show with well, it's not new anymore because I think it came out last year or the year before, I'm not sure. With Seth Rogen. I mean, no, not Seth Rogen. Seth Cohen from OC fame. He was in a new show with Kristen Bell on Netflix. Did I ever tell you I watched that?
Did you finally watch it? Because I've watched the first season. It's really good.
Me too. It's really good. It's really good.
Really good.
I heard a bad recommendation about season 2. I haven't watched it yet. Maybe we'll get to it, me and my missus. But man, I really loved it, and I love it because I can, in my mind, probably like you, I just thought of it as a OC sequel, and that Seth grew up to become
He's the same person. He's the same he talks exactly like Seth did. He's Jewish. Like
yes,
he like
he's a rabbi. He's a rabbi.
And it's so
nobody wants this is the name. Nobody wants
this. That's the name of the series. I binged the entire first season in one day, and I'm like, that was the easiest binge I've done since The Flight Attendant, but because that was a fucking awesome, awesome binge. I didn't when I was watching The Flight Attendant because I'm so in love with Kelly Cuoco. That woman is so amazing. When I was binging The Flight Attendant, I didn't even know where my phone was. I mean, that's how glued I was to everything that was happening. So Nobody Wants This it's so fucking, because it's like a mini, it's like 20 something minutes long, and like you don't even realize where the time went, and it's really funny, and every episode has something to do with the previous one. Like they're not,
it's episodic.
It's episode. It's really good, and like he's playing exactly the role of what Seth Cohen would have been if he continued growing up as Seth Cohen.
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing. You guys should watch that, please.
I just wish that Summer was there to play his ex-girlfriend.
They're the best couple.
They are one of the iconic couples in TV show history, in my opinion. Seth and Summer. Sorry for our OC. We're making OC sequels. We got a bunch of people in the chat joining us. Hassan, we got Clown in the chat. We got our good friend Corey Michaels, who says more like Saturday night's dang main event. Am I right? I love the dad jokes. Shout outs to the dad jokes. We got Hassan, who welcomes back Maggie in the chat. We got Power Driver Finisher, who says Damian Priest for the win. Wepa time. He's rooting for Damian Priest to get back into the title picture. Corey Michaels, who is talking about that NXT main event, saying Kendall Gray, Laney Reed, and Blake Monroe will have a vice-like grip on the women's division. Looking forward to Keanu Carver and how he'll do. Yeah, Laney Reed was the person who impressed me the most in that main event because I wasn't familiar with her game. She was really good.
Yeah, so why is Blake Monroe in this conversation?
Yeah, because she wasn't in that matchup, to be fair.
No. It's not like, no, it's not because she wasn't in the match or anything, but like, what has she done in NXT anyway?
Also true.
I mean, she came to NXT. Everyone immediately knew who she was, even before, they gave her a name or anything. And they know who she was. And she was like, I'm going for the women's title. Yeah. And like, she got zero opportunity for that title. She won the North American Championship. She had that weird match with Thea Hale. The match was what it was. It was pretty good up until the finish. What happened. And then, like, they made her be really weird backstage with Ava and that championship. And, like, she's getting a title rematch. And then she's attacking Thea before the match. And then it's like, again, it's seldom the wrestler's fault. But what has Blake Monroe done in NXT to make me believe that she's going to have a vice grip on the women's division? I agree with everyone on that list, and I love Monroe. It's so weird to not call her Mariah. Even even now, where it's been like months and it's still weird. So Blake, I'm like, the jury's still out on that.
Agreed.
But yes,
I agree with that. I do agree. We also got Parjar Finisher with a TV show recommendation. He says Maggie should watch Fallout.
I feel like I've watched this. Wait a minute. Fallout. What the hell was that?
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I've seen the ad for it. The show that me and my missus do enjoy right now is called From. It's about like zombies or about this like town that people get stuck in that's full of zombies, so they have to like go inside at night, but the zombies come off like very nice older black and white people, and just approach them all nice, like, hey, how you doing? And then they turn into zombies and basically eat them alive. It's great.
Oh,
Great
this
stuff.
is so great.
Great stuff.
I'm actually watching Stranger Things right now because I haven't watched the last season, but I binged all 4 of the other seasons years ago, and like, because I don't want to watch the 5th season without watching the rest of them, because if I watch something only once, it's as if I've never seen it before.
And I took my missus is the same way, and this is why I told her, I was like, before Stranger Things 5 happened, I was binge watching it. This is when I was back in the States, so I binge watched season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. Still think this is a hot take, maybe season 4 is the best season. It's still the best season. I've seen season 5. Still, season 4 is the best season. That's peak Stranger Things. Sorry.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I've watched it, but again, it's as if I'm watching it for the first time right now.
Yeah, no, that's how it was for me. Rewatching it, because I only had watched it
so long ago.
one time before that. Yeah,
but like, I don't know. This has to be, is it ADHD or is it autism? I don't know. I feel like I have, because like, my nephew is autistic, and my
daughter has autism, so
yes, because like my sister is like, because when I think about it, she so has autism. I mean, like, it's because it's brand new information for my mother, and I'm like, come on, it's right there. And I start explaining, because like, do you know how she eats raisins? That's fucking pissing me off. Do you know how she eats raisins? So what? She takes a bite out of the raisin, exactly half of the raisin, and she chews one half on one part of, on the left side, and one part on the right side, just so her teeth can rot equally.
If that is the reason why she told you she does that, that is awesome. That is awesome.
I mean, I asked her why. I asked her why, and she gave me that explanation. And I'm like, there's something wrong with you. And then, this is the weirdest thing. I love my sister so much, but she's a bitch. But like, she has that, weird thing, because, you have peach fuzz on your face, right?
Yeah.
So, and you have some on your nose as well. So every time someone does this, she gets goosebumps because the hair has to be down. She's so autistic, man. That's
that's definitely
yeah. And she has a friend from the city she's living in, and she's like, she has the same thing, and I'm like, what, autism? And she's like, no, like the nose thing, and I'm like, so she has autism.
So let's get to the root of this. It's autism.
So because my parents are like, well, no, like, you don't stop, diagnosing yourself with things you don't have, and I'm like, Mom, come on.
What are we doing here? Come on.
It's like
my daughter can't wear a jacket without like rolling down the sleeves, even if it's like cold. It could be like negative 12 degrees outside. She can't wear a long sleeve jacket. She has to make it. She calls it making it into a t-shirt.
Okay, that's kind of sweet. I mean,
I saw you just wanted to say, "Oh."
So, does she get colds a lot?
Because like, surprisingly not as much as my son. My son, he doesn't mind wearing the jacket and stuff, but he has a more
he doesn't mind wearing a jacket.
Yeah, he doesn't mind he doesn't need to make it into a t-shirt. But his immune system is weaker than hers. I don't know. She's also bigger than him, so yeah. There you go.
Is it because like she doesn't want anything touching her forearms?
I guess so. She wants bare arms. She always has to have. She's also a person who takes off her pants when she comes into the house. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, because like, but does she have house pants? Does she have pants?
No,
Did she?
no, she'd
No.
rather not wear any pants. That's why I have to make her wear a dress all the time, so I don't have to see her bare ass. So,
Okay,
but
so first of all, she's a princess then. Second of all, that's good because you don't sit on the couch and lay on your bed with clothes that you've been outside
yeah,
in. So that's see how I'm making excuses for people right now. I've been doing
see,
that all my life. Yeah.
see, I'm gonna tell her when I'm done. I'll be like, you got to support her, and Maggie.
Yes,
She
yes.
practiced.
Also, because she wants for her forearms to be bare all the time. I hope that when she grows up, she starts going to the gym and has freakishly awesome forearms, and she can beat up men with them.
I think so.
Yes,
She got all the height between her and her brother. I feel like she got all the height. So she dwarfs a lot of kids when she goes to school. It's crazy. But
hopefully,
yes,
yeah.
this was the Maggie and SP3 intro to the show before we get into anything about the actual show we're going to talk about.
So, okay, just so you know, you're a bit robotic.
I am. Do I sound
Yeah,
robotic?
you're a bit robotic. Robo SP3. Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, you're
Is my
good now.
picture? Okay,
You're good now.
There we go. There we go. We got Power Driver Finisher who says I made the recommendation of From back in the Yellow Jackets review with Chrissy, but it's not a well promoted show. Yeah, I don't know how my missus discovered From, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like when we're done with we're on a reality show kick. I don't know if Maggie has fell in love with Traders like the rest of Europe, but that is what we've been on. The finale tonight is for Traders UK, so we're gonna watch that. There's also Love Island All Stars that we've gotten into because it's full of drama. If it's not full of drama, you usually just cut out on a Love Island season like 2 episodes in, but this one is full of drama, so we were watching that. Once we're done with that, we're going back to From. We got to finish From. We're up to season 2 so far, Power Driver. All right, but we are here to talk about WWE Saturday
Do we
Night's
have
Main Event.
to?
This we would probably, if we were like regular people and went right into the show, we'd probably be done by now.
Because I like how you say if we were regular people.
Regular people who just talk about what they're supposed to be talking about. The show would be done already. Mr. Towns in the chat, good to see you. Says, what's up, SP3, Maggie, and Chad. He says, I finished watching His and Hers this morning, and man, it was so good. I heard some good things about that from Stat King. Stat King's gonna probably do a review of that on the second channel. I'm gonna talk to my missus about watching that because I love John Berthal. John Berthal, the Punisher. He's awesome. He's amazing. Love everything he's in. So I'm gonna check that out. All right. Any other TV shows that we need to talk about before we get into the preview?
I don't know about TV shows, but I bought a new mouse. It's pink.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It's feeling like my personality. I swear, I have a pink personality.
You have a pink personality. Yes, John Berthal is amazing as I think it's Mikey on the Bear. He's Carmi's brother. The Bear is awesome for like the first 2 seasons. Season 3, season 4 was better, but yeah. Season 3, I think a lot of people checked on out, but hopefully it does come back for season 5. I love the Bear, so yeah, we're gonna be sidetracked because we have to talk about other stuff to make this a longer review.
Just so you guys have a purpose to be here, because like God knows the wrestlers have no purpose being on Saturday Night's Main Event. So.
Well, yes, we have WWE Saturday Night's Main Event tomorrow night, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. As always, with our pay-per-view previews, our PLE previews, our special previews like this one, give me your hype level, your anticipation level for tomorrow night's show from 0 to 10.
You're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
Yes.
It's a 1.
Mine is a 3. I gave 1 point for every match on the card.
I mean, fair. What it's I I didn't even know there was a Saturday night main event. If it weren't for you, what do you mean hype levels? What? Fuck off! Like,
Hype levels? What are you talking about?
what is with you? Like, you're making me look bad, as if I'm always judging WWE.
I mean, when WWE does these like specials or PLEs with 3 matches, with 4 matches, with 5 matches, I think like I don't know. I understand they already got your money. And I understand they don't have to put in as much effort as other promotions have to. But when I have a lower hype level for this show than I did for TNA Genesis coming off of the AMC premiere, this is something drastic. Like we have to I understand Bruce Pritchard made his excuse like, "Oh,
You're
it's
robotic again.
quality." Oh, okay. Damn it.
I mean, I really want to hear that rant. That's why I told you to stop.
It's because
Oh,
my
you're
Wi-Fi
okay
is
now.
down. Okay, my Wi-Fi was down a bar. But but no, I understand Bruce Pritchard. He made the old excuse. Oh, it's quality over quantity and all this nonsense. The shows are still the same amount of time with
Yeah.
lesser matches. There's more ads than matches.
Yep. I mean, what's the point? They're just, you know what? I hope they're getting paid.
Yeah, I'm happy if they're getting paid.
I
That's
hope
for
they're
sure.
getting paid good, because, like, I don't think that there's a lot of people actually watching Saturday Night Main Event live as it's happening.
Yeah.
Not as much as they're watching the premium live events and everything, but it's like I don't know. I hope they're getting paid. That's it, because like. Other than that, they're just a bit just out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Pretty much. But let's get into the show, and we will start off with the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships will be up for grabs as RHIYO will defend against the Judgment Day. It's Rhea Ripley and Io Sky defending against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez back on the January 5th Stranger Things edition of Monday Night Raw. It was Rhea and Io who beat the Kabuki Warriors to become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. The following week, they were confronted by the Judgment Day, as well as Bayley and Lyra Valkyria and the Kabuki Warriors, leading to a show opening brawl. This segued into a 3-way matchup where Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez defeated Bayley and Lyra, as well as the Kabuki Warriors, to become the new #1 contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. They all had a confrontation on this past week's Monday Night Raw where they all declared for the Royal Rumble match, but they also set things up and build more heat for this matchup coming up on Saturday, with the Judgment Day laying out Rhea and Io in a 3-on-2 assault alongside Raquel Rodriguez. Will Liv and Roxanne bring the first gold back to the Judgment Day in a long, long time outside of Dominic Mysterio, who has all the gold in the Judgment Day? Will they become champions as well, or will RHIYO continue their tag team title reign? Who you got here, Maggie?
So my WWE, my wrestling brain is telling me that Liv and Roxanne are gonna win the titles, but I feel like Rhea and Io just got them. It's not it doesn't mean that it doesn't automatically mean that they deserve a proper long reign and everything. I don't even know how long they've been champs for.
About 19 days.
Oh yeah, so like it hasn't even been a month. Jesus Christ. So because you have to take in the factor of Lash Legend and Nia Jax, because they've been butting their faces and stuff, and I feel like they get involved somehow here because they've always been attacking after matches or during matches or everything, just so it can later become a triple threat. I don't know. And the Kabuki Warriors are right there, but like Kyrie is focused right now into making Asuka win the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
They had that backstage. It was really, really good with the Kabuki Warriors backstage. It was so manipulative. It's so good. But
speaking of the devil, you say her name and she appears.
Hi.
Say hi, Maggie.
Hi, friends.
She wants to hear you.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
I love your
She was
dress.
just defending you.
I'm gonna show you about my picture.
Oh, she's coming back. She's got to show you her pictures, apparently.
Of course, I want to see her picture. Jesus Christ, I love that dress on her. She has a little
Yes.
heart and everything.
Yes.
So I feel like I need to. Oh man. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that they're gonna retain
Okay.
Rhea and Io, but it's WWE, and I feel like they've been. No, you know what? Because I actually think Liv is winning the Rumble, so she's now winning the championship.
I think Liv is a favorite to win the Rumble. Oh, she
Yes.
needed the headphones again.
I made this picture for you.
Oh, you made the picture for her?
Oh my! Okay, what is that?
What is it?
Snippany soap from Bruce Cruise and you.
She said sippity soap from.
Snippany soap.
You have to come closer to the mic and tell them.
No, I can hear.
I love Bruce Cruise and you.
Oh, okay. It's from Blue's Clues and You.
From
I've
the-
never watched it, but I'm sure that it looks exactly like this.
in
it
the
is a
Bruce
really-
Cruise series on Nickelodeon.
Oh, it's Nickelodeon. That's why I haven't watched it, because like I don't have Nickelodeon. Thank you. So
It's
it's a
good.
really, really good
Good
picture.
job.
Good job. Yes.
You can give me back the headphones? That was good. That was good. Good job. Thank you for the picture. Appreciate you. There you go.
See how I automatically knew that this was a dress because you told me. It's like
Picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. My picture, yay!
oh my gosh, she's such a sweetheart.
Now I gotta put the timestamp. Harlem intro. Harlem interference. There you go. So people can pop on that.
Yes. So yes, sadly, going back to wrestling, it's
This show is 33 minutes in. I think we talked about wrestling for like 5
Two.
of them.
so it's
I think she's coming back.
I know I can hear her.
Yes, she's fully integrated.
She's incredibly British. I
Yeah.
love how British she is. I
Yes.
mean, it's too late, sweetie. It's too late.
She's gonna go back to New York and it's just gonna be like, you're different from everybody else.
You think so what? So what?
So posh. So
Yeah.
posh.
So yeah, because I just remembered that Liv Morgan is actually my favorite to win the women's Royal Rumble. So I wouldn't put the women's tag belts on her just yet. I mean, they could make a story about her having the tag team championships and being focused on the fact that she won the Rumble and she's going after the title, and she doesn't put effort into being a tag champion. And they can make a story out of it, but then I'll be all like, well, what difference does it make, WWE? Because like it sounds about right. She's a women's tag champion. She doesn't give a crap. So makes perfect sense to me. So
Hey, to be fair to WWE, and I don't like doing this, but to be fair to WWE, they have cared more about the WWE
Yes.
Women's Tag Team Championships over any of their singles titles.
What?
All the stars are in the tag team division, and then Stephanie Vaquera's got a feud with Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella for 3 months. Jade Cargill don't have to feud with anybody. She hasn't defended her title since she won it back in November.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Becky Lynch has to fight Maxine Dupree 6 times.
Credits to Maxine Dupree. She's getting so good in the ring, though. I mean, like, I feel like this is the thing that feud is doing. Showing people how good Maxine is getting in the ring. And, like, I can get that. I'm like, I don't mind because I just want them to get to AJ Lee versus Becky.
That's where I'm at. And
yeah,
and I would love to give my opinion on Maxine Dupree, but you said nice things, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Julia, yes, US champion. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't gotten a feud yet as US champion through 2 reigns. 2 reigns, 0 feuds.
it's not her fault. Like, people who haven't watched NXT or haven't watched any other promotion apart from WWE, they have no idea what they have.
And even if they watched NXT, well, what did she do in NXT? She won a match and then lost to Roxanne on the CW premiere. Then she was teaming up with Stephanie Vaquera, where Stephanie Vaquera came off with 1,000 more charisma points than she did and aura points than she did. And then she eventually won the title in January and lost it by March. Yeah, so even if you watched her in NXT, she was not booked well. And she has not been booked well since she came to WWE.
Since arriving, yes. But at least in NXT, she had matches.
True. That is true. That is true. That's the bar that we're working with here.
Like, no Wednesday prediction shows, please.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think that Liv is a favorite. I think for me right now, we're going to do our predictions next week, but it's between Liv and Bianca Belair for the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. So that if that's the case, I think you should keep the titles on RHIYO. Like, they just got their actual team name, which is just a combination of their 2 names, which seems to be a theme with WWE. RHIYO, they got their team name. They got merchandise now. They feel like a organic team that has come together between 2 rivals who had this great chemistry as opponents, and now they got great chemistry as a team. They had that big victory on the first Raw of the new year. I think they should retain the titles here. As far as Nia Jax and Lash Legend, I do agree that they're probably next in line for the tag team titles because I think they're going to win tonight on SmackDown in the 3-way matchup with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and Julia and Kiana James. So I think they'll be next in line to face RHIYO, but I think you save that till probably like after the Royal Rumble. So I'm going to take RHIYO to get the win here.
Yes.
We got Dion Jenkins in the chat with us. Good to see you, good brother. He says, Vaquera's title run is mid. Next challenger for her, Natalya. LOL. You're probably not wrong.
Everything that happened with Natalya, like this week, I mean, like I'm gonna see where this goes because I felt like we were gonna get, Natalya that we got, on every other wrestling show other than WWE, and like her badassness, if that's even a word. And like it seems like she isn't allowed to do that in WWE, and I hope that she does that here because even though she turned heel for like the millionth time in her career, it was still as if it was natty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna see how it goes, and how she explains herself, because if it's the normal Natalya first heel promo, it's
not going anywhere. We need a Natty Neidhart promo,
Exactly.
but unfortunately, I think Natty Neidhart under WWE restrictions is not going to be the same.
No.
We got Dion who says, maybe a hot take, but Rhea's title reign was only good for about 3 months going into Mania. The title took a backseat to Judgment Day drama. I think he's talking about her title reign from 2023 to 2024. I do agree, 2023, she became this huge star on the level of your Romans, Codys, Punks, because she was kind of the female that was standing toe to toe with the males, a part of like the Judgment Day rivalries when the Judgment Day were primarily in the main event scene on Monday Night Raw. As far as her reign, she didn't really have a lot of signature feuds during that reign. It wasn't until like the latter half of 2023 when Nia Jax came back that she actually found herself with a real rival, and that led into Elimination Chamber, where she headlined that show in 2024, and then it led into the big rivalry with Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40, which, yeah, that was probably the peak of her original title run. As far as the last title run, they didn't even let that go. Like, she won it on the Netflix premiere last year, and then she lost it 2 months later to Io, and then Io had her own reign. So, yeah, Rhea having the title, it sometimes can get lost in just how popular and how much star power she has.
To be perfectly clear, at that time, everything took a backseat to the Judgment Day because the Judgment Day was the entire Raw. That is it, man. So it's not saying a lot. But yes, I do agree. But I almost said wait until Bianca Belair is back, but I do believe that she's going to SmackDown to do a thing with Jade.
Yeah,
but like,
that seems obvious at this point.
It's absolutely obvious. I cannot wait to have Bianca back, man. For so long, I've been like, what the hell is missing? What? And I'm like, oh, Bianca's not here. Of course,
like,
Bianca. It's like it's right there. I mean, Bianca's not. I miss her so much, man. She brings in so much star power when it comes to in-ring capability. It's like she has zero ability to have a bad match, and I still need that proper feud between Bianca and Rhea, and this has to be a WrestleMania main event at some point. I can't wait for that.
Next up on the card for tomorrow night, we got the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, going one-on-one with the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. These two men look like they were on a collision course last year in October, where Jacob Fatu had been starting a feud with Drew McIntyre. They were scheduled for a #1 Contenders matchup when Jacob Fatu was attacked backstage by a mystery assailant. A lot of people thought that it was Drew McIntyre attacking him before the #1 Contenders matchup, but Drew denied that. Cody Rhodes was even asked if he was the man behind the attack by Nick Aldis, and he denied it as well. But none of that stopped Jacob Fatu when he returned on the January 9th edition of Friday Night SmackDown from going right after Drew McIntyre. He returned during the third stage of the 3 Stages of Hell matchup between McIntyre and Rhodes for the Undisputed WWE Championship. He attacked McIntyre inside the steel cage. For some reason, Cody Rhodes didn't turn around and just climb out of the cage. He decided to get in Jacob Fatu's face. He turned him around and Fatu attacked him. And while doing that, McIntyre fell out of the steel cage. He won the Undisputed WWE Championship.
I'm so happy.
Cody cannot get a rematch because McIntyre put a clause in the contract that it would be no rematches. So Cody had to enter himself into the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble match. But during his promo after declaring last week on SmackDown, he said that he owed Jacob Fatu a receipt for costing him the WWE title. Jacob Fatu later in the night would attack Kit Wilson, and he got on the mic and called out Cody Rhodes and wanted to see what that receipt was all about. This led to a pull-apart brawl between the two men. Nick Aldis had no choice but to make a matchup between Fatu and Rhodes for Saturday night's main event. Two of the top baby faces on SmackDown going head-to-head. Maggie, what have you thought about everything that's going on between Cody and Jacob Fatu? And then my two big questions for you is one is a two-parter. What do you think is going to happen in this matchup? And what do you want to happen in this matchup? And two, did Cody Rhodes attack Jacob Fatu last year?
Okay, I've never in my life rooted more for Jacob Fatu. First of all. Second of all, the obvious one, fuck Cody. And like, listen, I really, really want Jacob Fatu to beat up Cody so much that Cody doesn't show up until next year's Royal Rumble. I'm just I'm just okay. Like, you have enough money, you have your little internet show or everything. It's really good, by the way. I've watched every episode. It's really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So I like Cody needs a massive reset, man. A massive reset. Because Cody will never stop being one of my favorites. When I say fuck Cody, I mean fuck everything that they've done to him. In this entire WWE run, which was so good from the first year and a half, and then they made him lose the first WrestleMania that he was in. Against Roman Reigns, not the first.
Yeah.
It was against Seth. And I still kind of feel like this was the biggest mistake ever. It was a pretty good feel good moment after he actually won the title, but I feel like it was gonna be okay if it was the year before. I mean, like, it wasn't. Yeah.
I feel like it meant more though, doing it that way. He had to fall before he got himself up, build himself to it. I am kind of torn on it as well. Like Jordan from Canada says in the chat. Yeah, I'm kind of torn where I understood what had happened and the moment. I feel like it meant more because I was one of the people that was like, Cody hasn't really earned it before that one. Was it the right time? Yeah, for sure. It would have felt like the right time as well if he won it at 39. But I think it meant more winning it at 40.
He earned it. He won the Rumble.
Yeah, because he came back from an injury after being out for nearly a year and was number 30 in the Rumble. After Gunther set the record with an hour and 11 minutes, Cody comes in at number 30 and gets the Rumble win. He didn't even earn that Rumble win, I felt like.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like Gunther should win all the Rumbles from this point to his last one. But listen, it was so good when he won the title because we were so fucking tired, not because it made sense. It's right for the wrong reasons. Because like I'm torn about one thing, whether it was so feel good because of everything that The Rock did, with Roman Reigns and everything. It did feel because he made it so easy for us to cheer for their downfall because of the way that they acted. He whooped his ass at the end of an episode for so long, and he trash talked and he didn't care. He dropped F-bombs.
The greatest ending to a Monday Night Raw episode ever. It's right up there with Austin, the real Stone Cold coming back in the invasion angle. Like, it's one of the all-time great endings to Monday Night Raw is Mama Rose. Look at your boy now, Mama Rose.
He was so. I mean, it was so good. Was the Wyatt Six return at the end of a Raw, or was it a pay-per-view?
Yeah, that was.
That felt really good.
Yeah, that was good too.
That was an awesome. Like, you could argue about everything that they've done with the Wyatts after that has sucked. You can argue that, but like I have a soft spot for the Wyatts. Like it's. I know they can do wrong. Don't look at it like that. They can do wrong, but like it's it's not horrible. So like, but like that ending to Raw with the Whites was up there, man. But like Cody Rhodes being, beaten up by The Rock, and it was pretty cool. But like the way The Rock trash talk, and he was spitting everywhere, and I'm like, what is happening? It was peak heel work from The Rock, because I didn't enjoy the heel the heel that he was years ago, because I couldn't get it. Was weird for me. It was unnatural, because Scorpion King just came out. I don't know why people hate Scorpion King. It's a pretty good movie. What is happening? Yeah, it's a movie that came from The Mummy, and The Mummy is one of the best movies ever because it's Brendan Fraser. Come on, it's my childhood crush, and it's like, so
Brendan Fraser is in one of my all-time favorite movies, Encino Man.
Yes, there you go.
Man. Classic.
So of course I got way off track with talking about Jacob Fatu and Cody. So listen, that match between Drew McIntyre and Cody is the epiphany. It's peak WWE, making heels be smart and baby faces so fucking dumb. I mean, my kingdom for a smart babyface. Was that Kevin Owens? I feel like that was Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens left. He got injured. I hope I can see him back, because I fucking miss Kevin Owens so much, man. You can tell that Kevin Owens isn't there because we have no one to explain everything that they do that has zero sense. But somehow he does this mental gymnastics, man. It makes everything make sense while it doesn't, And so Cody was like, and then Drew exited the cage. I fucking hate finishers for cage matches with exiting the cage. I so hate those, because you need to have such a huge and important rivalry with someone to be in a steel cage,
Agreed.
And then you just exit the cage or jump off of it. I mean, it's just the weirdest thing.
For me, it only works if it's a heel, and that's why this worked. This was one of my
exactly.
I say this cage match, that 3 stages of hell matchup, and CM Punk and Finn Balor is the best matches I've seen from WWE so far this year.
So far, it's 23rd. Come on, it's like
I said 20. I said 23 days in. We're setting 23 the bar.
Days in. Yeah. So this, because I hate the finisher so much. The finish so much, exiting the cage. But I loved it here because it's Drew and fuck Cody, and like he lost it all his right in the world again. So I feel like Cody is way better in chasing the title, but
True.
But this is a conversation I had with our friend Bryn last week, and she agrees with me.
Bryn.
Yeah, shout outs to Bryn. Like, she's such a sweetheart. And she was exactly right. Like, Cody was gonna be on the microphone. Well, I need that title back. No, Cody, sit your ass down, flat on the ground or on a couch or whatever, on the sofa. You just do not go near the title. Okay, just sit your ass down. Just do anything else. Make sense of your character. Build a new one. Because you can't have your entire personality be a championship and your last name. So let's just build something else, or crying into the microphone. I don't know. Because Cody's been so he was doing so good, recently, because I felt so amazing when he had that whole feud with Kevin Owens. And when he beat Kevin Owens, he was being a bit heelish.
Yeah.
He was showing shades of gray, and I'm like, I like that Cody. That Cody is fucking awesome. Because when you're such a fucking polished babyface like he is, look what happens. You're so dumb that you're going after someone else that's not your opponent while not keeping an eye on your opponent, while knowing damn well that the door fucking is open.
Cody just had a case of the what I like to call the DBSs. Dumb babyface syndrome.
You should patent that.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should absolutely patent that.
As far as this matchup, this is why I asked you, what do you think is going to happen? What do you want is going to happen? Because I think this is going to be a double disqualification. It's going to be a no contest because WWE doesn't know how to choose between two baby faces. What I want to happen, Jacob Fatu beats Cody Rhodes because all we've heard from reports ever since Drew won the title was that WWE is switching stuff up for the plans for WrestleMania. One of the plans they have is either Drew and Cody again. No one wants to see that. Or it's going to be Drew, Cody, and Jacob Fatu. I don't think anyone wants to see that either, but it's a better option than the other one.
Yeah.
If they're going to do that, Jacob Fatu needs like credibility building wins, and it's not many people he can beat that is on the level of Cody Rhodes. He should win this matchup, even if it's due to maybe like Cody messing up or having a case of the DBSs or whatever it needs to happen for it to happen. Jacob Fatu should win this one, but it's WWE, so it's probably a disqualification or a no contest of some kind.
That is exactly makes all the sense in the world, because I don't think that you're absolutely right. I don't think that they're gonna have any of the two lose the match. I don't think that there's a time limit, because like AEW does that. They don't do that in WWE. So it's I don't know, something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get involved. I don't know who gets involved in the match between them. I don't think that someone gets involved. But yeah, I don't think Cody attacked Jacob here. Like, if I wish he did, because that will show some sort of character outside of everything that he's been doing, which is nothing. But it's not Cody. It's not.
I was in agreement with Dion in the chat. I thought it was Randy.
Yeah, I think it was Randy too. I think that would be a fun rivalry if they're going to go in that direction for WrestleMania. Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton. Give him a big win against Randy. I feel like a lot of people thought that Randy Orton attacked Jacob Fatu at the time.
Yeah, he was like the third name that people were saying after Cody and Drew, and we should mention
after mentioning the Denver Broncos, who attacked Jacob Fatu? Was it Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, the Denver Broncos?
Who attacked Jacob Fatu? Who is Eric Cartman's father? Good stuff. Good memories there. But let's move on to the main event. What should be the main event tomorrow night? The Undisputed WWE Championship #1 Contenders 4-way matchup. It's going to be Randy Orton, the aforementioned Randy Orton, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn. The winner will move on to face Drew McIntyre for the Undisputed WWE Championship next Saturday at the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton qualified for this matchup with a win over The Miz, barely an inconvenience. Trick Williams picked up a win over Matt Cardona. Damian Priest defeated Solo Sikoa with an assist from the Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six, and Sami Zayn defeated Ilya Dragunov in another banger between those great performers. This matchup should be interesting. A lot of different things at play. Damian Priest trying to get back to the world championship, the world title that he once held back in 2024. Randy Orton has been staring at the WWE championship for the better part of 2 years, ever since Cody Rhodes had the title and he was teaming up with him. Sami Zayn, of course, is on the quest to win a world championship for the first time in his career, and he has home field advantage with this event taking place from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, while Trick Williams is the newest and hottest star on Friday Night SmackDown. I was in the building last Friday in London, England, and my God, he got the biggest reaction of the whole entire night with the whole place rocking, saying, whoop that Trick, and he has his eyes set on becoming a world champion himself. He's had confrontations with all three of these men, with Sami Zayn when he made his official debut on the January 2nd SmackDown. He confronted Randy Orton in Germany on the January 9th SmackDown, and then interacted with Damian Priest backstage on the January 16th SmackDown. He goes one-on-one with Damian Priest tonight on Friday Night SmackDown as well. So who's going to walk out with the victory? How do you like how they set everything up here? I like the fact that on SmackDown and AEW Dynamite, AEW in general right now, the world title feels like the most important thing. You got multiple people gunning for the world championship. On AEW, you know, MJF's the champion. He had his match with Bandito. Now he's got Brody King coming after him. You got Kenny Omega trying to get back to the world title. Swerve and Hangman want the world title. Samoa Joe wants to get the world title back. It makes it feel like everyone's gunning for the world championship, like it's the most important thing in All Elite Wrestling. And SmackDown has kind of taken the cue from that, or done the cue themselves, where they have a lot of people who are gunning and putting in place saying they want the WWE championship. And I like that a lot, especially getting into the Royal Rumble. They need more hype for the Royal Rumble, but still, I think that it's good that the the WWE championship is being propped up on that level. And these four guys are a big part of that. Who do you think wins? How do you like how they've been setting up this WWE title picture on SmackDown?
First of all, when it comes to the AEW title picture, when Kenny Omega is in that title picture, it's huge for me personally, because we know that we don't have that much time with Kenny Omega anymore. So you know that they're gonna make it count. So that's my thoughts on that. That's gonna be for another show, so we'll talk about it in a couple of weeks. But because like ever since SmackDown went to 3 hours, I know I said a prayer to everyone, because it's there's zero reason for this show to be 3 hours. Come on, no reason whatsoever. But I come to enjoy those 3 hours because they've been putting on bangers, man. And with the Ilya Dragunov US Open Challenge, now that it's Carmelo Hayes' Open Challenge, and I've been shouting at the universe to make them do something with Carmelo Hayes, because maybe for the millionth time, I'm going to say this. I enjoyed NXT 2.0 for Carmelo Hayes and Carmelo Hayes only. This was the only person that put that show together and actually made it enjoyable. Carmelo Hayes is the best thing on SmackDown right now. And Sami Zayn having that awesome match with Ilya Dragunov. I mean, it's... first of all, I'm so glad that Ilya's there, because he'll always bring out that intensity to all the matches. It's like, I believe the guy when he's wrestling. He's one of those wrestlers that I fucking believe him. I really do. It's Gabe Kidd. I believe him that he thinks everything that he's saying in the promos and stuff like that. He's just one of those wrestlers, and I adore that. I just adore all my NXT UK peeps. So I'm really, really torn when it comes to actually picking a winner here, because I think it's gonna be Damian Priest, but it's Sami Zayn and it's Montreal on one hand, and on the this is a future title opportunity at the Rumble, right?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's Montreal and it's Sami Zayn, and it's also Saudi Arabia and Sami Zayn. So, like, it kind of has to be Sami, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's who I'm going with. I gotta say,
it has to be Sami.
Once everything was, when they announced the qualifying matches on the January 9th SmackDown, and I'm like, okay, Saturday night's main events in Montreal, Royal Rumbles in Saudi Arabia. They probably want to avoid Sami Zayn being in the Rumble if he's not going to win it in Saudi Arabia. You put him in the WWE Championship matchup.
Yes.
He comes close. Drew screws him out of it, and that builds up to him eventually probably winning the world title next year in Saudi Arabia at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania. I mean, that's when you do it. I mean, it makes sense because, like, so does this mean that he wins the Rumble next year, or does he do the Elimination Chamber?
Either or. I mean,
either or.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like he deserves a Rumble win because, as much Elimination Chamber is fine, but like the Rumble win, it's a thing in itself. So I kind of feel like he deserves that. I don't know whatever they're gonna be at the Rumble next year, but it's I mean, it's gonna be full circle if the Rumble is in Canada. It's
Yo, for real, if they put the Rumble in Montreal next year, like they just reversed it.
So it makes sense to be Sami Zayn because if the Rumble was anywhere else, I was gonna pick Damian Priest.
Yeah,
but it just makes all the sense to me. Everyone, because the reason why I'm excited a bit, as you know, if you can call that excitement. The reason why I'm excited for the match is because I want to see how Trick Williams looks like in the ring with all three of the other competitors.
Yeah.
That's
I'm looking forward to this one a lot. I think that these four guys can have a really fun matchup, and I think that the Montreal crowd is just going to be rallying behind.
They're going to eat it right up.
Because you know what I was thinking of is the last time he was in a four-way in Montreal was the same episode of SmackDown back in 2022 when he had his first interaction with Roman Reigns. He had his first interaction with Roman Reigns backstage in 2022. That was after the Triple H era kind of got underway, and Roman was kind of putting the battery in his back, like, "You've been doing a good job." He's like, "Yeah." Like, he's like, "Yeah, I'm good here." And yeah, I think he came like really close to winning that one and just came up short. And then later on in the show, I think Drew and Roman had the interaction, and he took the bullet for Roman, and that got him on the side of Roman in the bloodline. So I want to see him get the job done this time in Montreal, get the big win, have the moment. He wins. He's the number one contender. You close the show with the fans celebrating with Sami Zayn on top, heading into next week at the Royal Rumble, and him facing a guy that he's never been able to beat. He is 0-11 against Drew McIntyre in singles competition. This just writes itself. He's never beaten Drew. He's going for his first world championship. He's in a country that absolutely loves him and loves the fact that he's adopted the culture so much. So I think that this just writes itself. Like Randy Orton, I think that he's gonna be busy. He's got, possibly Jacob Fatu and being his attacker. Maybe he's got a feud with Cody eventually. Finally, they do that. I don't know when, but they've been honey-dicking us on that feud for like years now. Trick Williams, maybe he has an interaction with Randy Orton and has a feud with him coming out of this. But this is a big matchup for Trick Williams, most of all. I feel like he has to have a really good to great performance to really kind of cement himself in the main event picture. I think Damian Priest, he's good. I just don't see the real kind of like hook to make him the winner. So I think it has to be Sami Zayn here.
I just hope that they get over their weird boner they have for people not winning in their hometowns or home states or whatever. Just
Yeah,
stop it.
They do have
Just-
a hate boner for that.
Yeah, can we just stop? Like, why do you hate people having fun on your shows? Just stop it. I'm not saying that, he has to win because he's from around here. If it makes sense, yes. But like,
Yeah, I hope they're over that. Please.
I feel like
Give it to
Canada deserves a Sami Zayn win.
They suffered through enough. They suffered through the Montreal screw job and everything else. They had to see Sami lose at Elimination Chamber in 2023 in the same building.
But they did get his old theme back. That was because it was every one of us. I cried a bit when I heard, because I was preparing food, and then his old theme started, and I'm like, cheers.
Great moment. Yeah, that was a great moment. So those are the matches that are already announced for Saturday night's main event. Do you think tonight on SmackDown we get any new matches added to at least give us the standard bearer 4-match matches that we usually get on a premium live event and special? This? All the other Saturday night's main events have had 4 to 5 matches so far.
I'm almost 100% sure that we're gonna have another match made tonight. It's gonna be.
What do you think it is?
A weird one, probably. I hope that it has something to do with the Women's United States title. I hope so, because let's remember that the title exists, because I forget about it all the time.
I think it's going to be Jade Cargill versus Jordynne Grace for the WWE Women's Championship.
That too. But listen, Jordynne Grace just got here. Okay. I'm gonna be really, really sensitive saying that, because I don't want to be. I don't want people to get me wrong. I adore Jade. I don't want Jordynne Grace to lose to Jade. Does that make sense?
I understand. I do understand where you're coming from there.
Because I saw a bunch of, because like they've been going at it on Twitter or X or whatever you guys want to call it. And if your comeback is you forgot your glutes at home. I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, let's not put other women down when it comes to body image. Like, let's just not do that. And I'm so fucking tired of people feuding with Jordynne Grace, making it about her body. Let's just stop doing that. She's a juggernaut and she's gonna fucking kill you. And like, she was in NXT for so long and she did nothing there. And I was like, why are you even there? Like, she had really good matches there. And I'm like, why are you there? Why? Her time didn't matter whatsoever at all. And if they're just going to continue that over on the main roster, then I'm going to write all the angry letters this time, because it's Jordynne Grace. And I thought that she was going to be, because remember when the first time she was a part of the Royal Rumble, she had her, the Knockouts title with her.
Yeah.
And everyone was fucking amazed by everything that, that she was doing. And even people that was seeing her for the first time ever, because, they don't watch TNA Impact or whatever you guys want to call it. They're like, who is this woman? And now that's not the woman that you saw. She's not. Like, I don't understand this. I mean, Jordynne Grace should be given a title, and she should put the entire division on her back and just do her thing, because this is exactly what she did over at Impact.
I think it's an absolute crime that Jordynne Grace was not NXT Women's Champion. That's all I will. That's all I will say about that.
Never. How many opportunities did she get?
She had the 4-way at Stand and Deliver. She had a 1-on-1 with Stephanie Vicaire. She had the Evolution matchup with JC Jane. So she had 3 opportunities. 0 wins.
It was a crime that she lost against JC Jane. I love JC Jane. None of the women that she fought that she lost to, she shouldn't have lost to them. And this doesn't say anything bad about the other women. She's just that good, and she should be built that way. Like, why were you paying that woman so much money, main roster money, to be on NXT? Was it just because you didn't want her to go to AEW? Is that the reason? Probably.
Like, my whole thing, like, with wrestling and sports, it doesn't work like a regular job. Like a regular job, someone who has seniority should, get the promotion. But in wrestling and in sports, the best should get the promotion. Whoever is the best. And the fact that we spent all of 2025 with Blake Monroe, Jordan Grace, and Sol Ruka on the NXT roster, yet the NXT Women's Championship was dominated by JC Jane and Tatum Paxley. That is you working like you're working at a Victoria's Secret, and whoever's been here the longest gets the promotion.
And like I'm such a huge Tatum Paxley girl. Like, the only thing that she won when she won the title was a fluke win. And then she lost it immediately.
Exactly.
I mean, she got elevated by 0. I mean, I enjoy her running around with a chainsaw. That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Tatum Paxley is so good. She doesn't need the title. Like, I understand this was supposed to be like a credibility building win, but you got the North American Championship for that. Why did she win the North American Championship, and why didn't Jordan Grace or, Blake Monroe hasn't even got a title opportunity? And Sol Ruka, you gave her every single title except for the NXT Women's Championship.
Sweetie, she said that's why she was there. She said that she was on NXT for the women's title, and she got no opportunities for the women's title. And is she on the main roster now?
No.
Okay. Because
she's feuding with Jada Parker now.
Jada Parker.
Miss Parker,
yeah, that's right.
Miss Parker.
Jesus Christ, I forgot about. And the sucky part, because Jada's so fucking awesome. The sucky part is that Blake Monroe's gonna win that because why do they keep feeding Jada Parker to these women? Like, can she get a break? Can she win the North American Championship? Because she's gonna look fucking awesome with that.
Man, the NXT Women's Division has so many women who are ready for the main roster, like Jada Parker, like Blake Monroe, JC Jane, Sol Ruka, Zarya.
No, wait. I want Zarya to be champion. A heel champion.
Zarya should be a heel.
Yeah, a heel.
Yeah, she should be a heel.
Champion and just run through all the women. I never got a 1-on-1 against Zarya and Jordan Grace. How was that never a thing? This should have been a stand and deliver main event match.
Hey, Shawn Michaels, Booker of the Year.
The chemistry that the chemistry that the two of them have. I mean,
here we are. So you got some NXT talk to start the podcast, and you get it right at the end, because we've come to an end of our WWE Saturday night's main event preview, where we talked about Saturday night's main event for about 30 minutes of the last hour and 19 minutes. But I want to thank Maggie, as always, my favorite person to give predictions on all the major shows. And we're going to be back here next week to do the same thing for the Royal Rumble.
On Wednesday.
Not on Wednesday, because she doesn't want to. She wants to be happy talking about it. So we'll be here next Friday. next Friday to talk about it all. Maggie, I want to give you the floor. Let everybody know where they can follow you on social media and when they will see you in about 35 minutes.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I adore every time I'm on this channel. I fucking adore you guys. Like I've said before, the True Heel Heat community has welcomed me so greatly, and I love you right back. So if you want, guys, you can follow me or X, Twitter, Twix, or whatever at Maggie_IK. On Instagram, also at Maggie.IK. I don't think I'm doing the Blue Sky anymore, but if you guys want to follow me there, it's at Maggie-IK. You can catch me in about 35 minutes on Fightful Over Books for coexisting with Rob and Maggie, an hour and a half of pure shenanigans. You're obviously like shenanigans because you're watching us. So just hop on over to Fightful Over Books for Rob and I, which is a totally different thing. We're going to talk to Rob and see how he's doing because he's living in Minnesota, and it's -1,000 degrees right now because of the wind chill and everything. So let's all just check on Rob if he's okay. Also, subscribe to Fightful Select on Patreon. It is the easiest $5.99 you're ever gonna spend on wrestling. A lot of rumor killers. The Friday debunkathon is by far my favorite thing on Fightful Select because Sean just gathers crappy information from Facebook and he just debunks it. It's the stupidest thing. Facebook sucks so much, but it's just so fun. You get a lot of contract news, and that is the best thing because it's Sean's favorite thing when it comes to wrestling media, and you can also always know where when the person is doing the best thing that he enjoys in the work that he does. So yes, go ahead and do that, and thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much to Maggie. Always have fun talking about the graps with Maggie. And like I said,
other stuff.
And all the other stuff that we talked about today. You can follow me on the Twitter machine at TrueHillSP3. You can follow the gang, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at TrueHillHeat. Patreon.com/TrueHillHeat. $3 a month gets you exclusive content. The best place to support us when we are not live here. We got right now over on Patreon my triple A Lucha Libre Worldwide on Fox review for the premiere episode from last week. If you like pay-per-view previews, you probably like reviews as well. So check out our TNA Genesis 2026 review. We'll be back with our Saturday night's main event review on Sunday, but tomorrow, 10:05 a.m. Eastern Time, the True Hill Heat flagship podcast. Myself, Miss Chrissy Love, and the True Jaw Josh talking about this week in wrestling, including The Rock and Stone Cold possibly set to return, Evil on his way to WWE, Tommaso Ciampa leaving WWE, plus much, much more. We'll be talking about it tomorrow, so join us live for that. But for Maggie, it is me, your True Hill Phenom, SP3. This has been our WWE Saturday night's main event preview. We are signing off until next time.